Working on the membership committee to try to figure out what are the biggest reasons that people join the Alliance, and we thought maybe since you've been interviewing people that you would have as good an idea as anybody. Can you
Yeah,
kind of
I'd
sum it
love.
up, like the top reasons why people?
Yeah, the nice thing about this is it's an area where all these educators actually come together, because sometimes other conferences you might see here and there, but here there's actual classes, actual discussions. And even though some of the discussions sometimes get a little bit heated, I mean, it's nothing bad, but the thing is, it's here a place where we can actually vent. So we can, it's so nice the other day too, we had 7 different organizations get together and actually discuss everything. And people even in the people viewing it were actually able to ask questions. That's what's so nice about this, because everybody's, interactive as much as possible. But, I mean, people just love this conference, and I just want to see it continue on a regular basis.
Yeah, we do too. We're trying to, put together some of our materials for what kinds of things we can tell people that aren't already members when we call them about why people belong. So we thought maybe.
Yep. And the thing is, there's not a lot of information out there for instructors, for teachers, continuing education providers, and most people that get into teaching in the massage field don't even have a lot of teaching background. I myself, I got a book and a syllabus on a Friday, and on a Monday, that's when I started teaching. So, I was just kind of thrown into it over 11 years ago, and it was kind of shocking. But luckily, my dad was a 5th grade teacher all his working life, and it definitely helped me because I would constantly contact him all the time for information. But now there's so many different resources to make things more easily accessible,
Yeah.
and especially being a member too, you get all these updates and what's going on. And with these conferences, again, there's a lot of breakout sessions, so there's little things here and there where you really want to go to. Right now, they've got a thing going on with the national boards, so all the different kind of changes that are going on then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that session yesterday with Janet Kahn was really interesting too, about what's going on nationally and on the
So many
state
people
level.
are so interested about that on my Facebook group and also my page and stuff like that. There's tons of questions all the time about that. They want to know how it's going to affect massage therapists. So
We're going to meet with
yeah.
her today at noon and see if we can come up with some ideas for what concrete things we can actually do to move forward
Yep.
as far as trying to rally everybody.
Yep, and get that information to the masses as quick as possible too. But again, the easiest way is to be a member to the Alliance, so you can get that firsthand information right away then. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah. What made you decide to get involved with Alliance then?
I like the idea of being involved with other people who want to actually move forward in shaping the profession. And I like to keep quoting John Weeks, I think it was last year or the year before, John Weeks from ACAC came to, did one of the keynote addresses, and he was talking about the importance for the massage therapy profession in growing up and actually being recognized as a profession and having an organization that is solely exists for education. I
Yep.
guess that's something that, every profession really needs, is to have an organization that's just for education, and that's something that up until the Alliance happened, we didn't have. So
Yep.
I like it that all of the organizations are working together, because I really think that's the way to, really be great for everybody.
I think that's the
That
only
we-
way. And another way it would be nice too is for therapists to stay in the field longer too, so we can get more of their voices heard over a longer period of time.
Yeah.
So that's my goal for the future. I'd love to find a way for more therapists to, instead of 3 to 5 years average in the field and stuff, I want them to lifelong career.
Do you already have
Yeah.
a sense about why people stay in the field 3 to 5 years?
The 2 reasons main is injuries, and they're just not making enough money, but it seems like the money issue is the biggest issue.
That's
Yeah,
another reason
yeah.
why I'm particularly interested in what Janet has to say too, because I think that, if there's, with the Healthcare Act changing and leaving, possible openings for massage therapists in different work venues that maybe we're not in right now, or places
Yep.
that are gonna open up a little bit more. I'd really like to, see what that can mean for people, if we can start tapping into some insurance reimbursement and finding our way into some other work settings. I think there'd be more work for people that's
Yep.
actually,
And then with
You know.
Florida, I mean, you're familiar with Florida with the PIP, with the law and stuff like that.
No.
So massage therapists aren't allowed to bill insurance and stuff like that. They just had a law that passed, I think, a year ago or so, but it's kind of limbo right now, and they just got 2 new lawyers, so they're helping fight that right now. So the FSMTA is fighting that. So typically, a lot of times, what happens in Florida kind of trickles down to other states. So we just need to stop this right
what
now.
happens in Florida doesn't stay in Florida necessarily.
Right, yeah, it usually starts, just because there's such a large population of massage therapists there too, is it kind of trickles to other states.
You're
and
saying
stuff,
that
and-
there's something right now that is where somebody's trying to stop massage therapists from billing
Yep,
insurance?
yep. So it can only be through doctors and stuff like that, and even chiropractors are being affected by this too and stuff, so that's why, again, we just gotta stay on top of all these different organizations, states, everything that's going on. But that's why, again, I love that different organizations are actually in the same room and
Yeah.
discussing, and then they're kind of like the
We
round
really need to
table.
figure out how to work together, because that's where the power is. I mean, as far as
Yeah.
the amount of therapists that are across the country, the size of our,
Yeah.
whole constituency, I mean, it's not that we're elected, but,
Yeah.
the whole massage therapist population across the country, if we could figure out how to get a united voice for some of the, the issues that we have, I think we,
Yep, and
It'd
for
be pretty
organizations to actually start sharing information too and stuff, so it'd be awesome.
yeah. Well, thanks.
Yep, thank you very much. Nice meeting you.